Thank you. I just want to come by and make a few comments. I'm not going to get into the details or the technical nature of the proposal that the administration adduced last month, or what might be in a final agreement. Dr. Heinonen just did a very good job of it, would do a better job than I, no doubt, because his scholarship and experience has been stellar on this point. I want to make a broader point, a point I know that matters to so many people in this room as native-born Iranians who have immigrated to this country, often under duress, or hopefully to the Iranians who are watching right now in Iran, who are struggling under the yoke of a evil tyranny. The problem with Iran is not at root that they might have nuclear weapons. The problem with Iran is the nature of their regime. And in the end, the reason why you're asking this question about whether we can have successful verification and inspections is because we do not trust the Iranian regime, nor can we trust them. We know what it looks like when a country wants to turn the page, wants to engage in nuclear disarmament and become a part of the civilized world. South Africa did it in the late 1980s and early 1990s. But we know that Iran is going to start trying to exploit every loophole and cheat on every part of this deal, because that's what they always have done, and that's what is in the nature of their regime to do. And until the nature of the Iranian regime changes, we cannot not allow them to obtain the world's worst weapons. And a normal country that wants to be part of the civilized world does not execute its citizens, hanging them from construction cranes for the mildest forms of political dissent. A normal country that wants to be part of the civilized world does not destabilize multiple countries in its own region: Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen. A normal country does not export terror, is not the world's #1 state sponsor of terrorism, according to our own State Department. A normal country does not seize after firing shots over the bow of a commercial cargo ship, just as Iran did last week. A normal country does not pursue nuclear weapons in the way that Iran has done time and time again, even though they've been given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to not pursue them. That's the fundamental problem with Iran. And that's why, in the end, the nature of Iran's regime has to change. The Iranian people, who have a long, distinguished history going back thousands of years, deserve a government that protects their rights, that live at peace with their neighbors. And the Ayatollahs in Iran do not care about the Iranian people. They have tried to send it down the memory hole, but Ayatollah Khomeini, the original supreme leader, was on the record saying that he put Islamic revolution ahead of the interests and the culture and the history of the Persian nation. He recast himself as a nationalist during the Iraq-Iran war, but that at root is their #1 goal: Islamic revolution with nuclear weapons if necessary. That's why we have to stop a dangerous nuclear deal with Iran before it starts, and why every chance we get, we have to confront Iran's regional aggression, and we have to stand with the Iranian people, which we did not do in 2009 during the Green Revolution, which is probably the original mistake in this president's Iran policy. If we get the opportunity to do it again, it's an opportunity we have to seize. Iran should be a natural ally of the United States. But until the Ayatollahs no longer rule Iran, we have to be an ally of the Iranian people. And we have to work for regional security, and we have to work against the tyrants in Tehran, for our own security, for the security of the region and the world, and for the fundamental rights of the Iranian people. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for letting me come speak to you. Please keep it up. We can win. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it.